Well, hello everyone again. This is video 2 in Easy English Expression series. As you know, I'm Dr. Osterman, and today we're going to talk all about fashion section. I have many points I want to go over again today, but I hope this video finds all well with you in your life, in your English studies. I hope you're healthy and really enjoying life. Again, today on Okinawa, it's a beautiful sunny day. The weather's starting to warm up. Spring is here. You can see it's still March. And we're pushing forward. And I hope to get this series of videos done over spring break and be able to get them to you as soon as possible. Now, one of the first things I want to talk about today is the idiom phrase, seeing eye to eye. And this is in your useful expressions section of lesson 2. And when we say see eye to eye, we mean that we really agree with the other person about their ideology, something they said. Can be as simple as what they like, or as difficult as a political conviction. And I like to tell my students, when we say seeing eye to eye, to think of it as like when you look someone in the eye and you're really looking at them, you're paying attention to what they have to say. Everything seems very important, and then look at it that way and look at it where you agree with everything they say, and you are definitely seeing eye to eye. Of course, if you stare at someone in their eye the whole time, you might get in trouble for that, and you might be looked at as a weirdo. So be careful with that. But the phrase, seeing eye to eye, is very useful when you want to tell someone that, yes, I agree with you 100% with what you're saying and or doing. Okay, and the other idiom phrase I wanted to work on today was the one where we talk about clothes and actually wearing of clothes. And we talk about putting something on. So in English, we can use put on to mean almost anything that we put on our bodies. So we put on a hat, we put on glasses, we put on our clothes, we put on our shoes, we put on earrings, necklaces, so on and so forth. But in Japanese, this can be a very complex and difficult thing to understand, because in the Japanese language, you have so many different ways of saying to put something onto your body. And I want to keep these videos all English, but you know what I mean. One simple example is with a necktie. We say put on your necktie, but Japanese say shimiru. So that's a simple example. Now, in English, we also have phrases and other words that we use to describe putting things on our body. One simple one is to wear. To wear a hat, to wear glasses, to wear a necktie, to wear earrings, things like that. So it's not unique to the Japanese culture only. We also have tie a necktie. Are you tying your necktie? So we do have other phrases that we can use when we talk about putting things on our body. But I like to teach my students that keep English simple, hence easy English expressions. Doesn't have to be difficult. The main point of communication is that you get your point across. What are you trying to say? Does the other person understand it? Do you have good lines of communication? That is our goal. From there, with years and years of experience, you understand the subtle nuances in the language that will help you have a deeper understanding of it. Okay, and then also the what I think section I wanted to talk a little bit about. In the what I think section, when it talks about buying clothes, is it a good idea to buy clothes in your country? I think it's always good to support your country. This is Japan, so I buy many products that are made in Japan. That being said, I am also from America, so I like to buy many products that are made in America. Actually, I'm wearing some clothes today that were made in Italy. But it is a good idea to answer this question. It doesn't have to be 100% one way or the other, but it's a good idea to support your country as a consumer, and you do so by buying the products that that country makes, made in the country. Okay, and then in the presentation section, you will see that you have to present something that you recently bought. And can be a simple thing. What I've experienced with my students in this section of the lesson 2 is they tend to think about something elaborate, something wonderful that they bought recently, like a new car or a new suit, a new Armani suit, or something crazy like that. And it can be something so simple like buying a pencil, buying an eraser. I'm sure that's something you do on a regular basis. Buying a bento, one of those lunch boxes that are so delicious in Japan. It's a quick example. I'm currently using my Sony computer. I love it. It's a Windows 10. It's an upgrade. Touch panel. Wonderful laptop computer. But I want to buy a new computer. However, recently I actually bought a new toothbrush. It was inexpensive and I love it. And yes, I would buy the same toothbrush again. My whole life I've had almost all green toothbrushes. I love the color green and pink, as many of you know. And I would buy this style of toothbrush again. So something like that is fine. Something so simple that pretty much every day I think we would buy something. Okay, so what do you want to buy, or what have you bought recently? That will be the end of lesson 2. Again, I hope you have a great day. Enjoying learning English. It's the process of learning English. Enjoy it. The more motivated you are to learn English, the better you will become at it. That's all for now. See you in our next lesson.